Hey everyone, thanks for joining me on another easy camping adventure. Today I'm in central Washington, just north of the little town of Ellensburg, heading up the Lower Green Canyon Road, going up on Table Mountain. This is one of my favorite rides. It's a little narrow paved road, and you can see it winds its way up the side here, and man, really some awesome views as you go. That's the Ellensburg Valley down there. Looking south, there's Mount Rainier. I just love this ride. And as you can see, it's springtime on Table Mountain. Now the spot I'm trying to get to today is a spot I've been to many times, and every time I get there I think, wow, what an awesome spot to camp. It's got great views, it's in a beautiful area, and it even has cell phone reception. But it has one drawback. It always seems so exposed to the sun. Every time I'm there it's so hot, and the camp area where you'd set up your tent is in the turnaround at the end of the road, so it's dusty and rocky, and I always prefer kind of a grassy spot where I set up my tent. So we'll see what I think of it when I get there today. If not, there's plenty of other spots to go. I think we're about a mile away at this point. Love this ride. Okay, here we are. You can see it's got a beautiful view all around, 360-degree view, but look at this, it's right in the turnaround. So you can see there's really no grass or anything. Yeah, I think I'll just move on. Well, it only took about 15 minutes to get here. I'm getting to the end of the pavement, approaching the top of Table Mountain. I'm probably around 5,800 feet here. Let me get on the gravel here. Got to slow down now. It's a little more technical on a big heavy bike like this. Well, we're approaching the spot that I'm thinking of going to. This is a spot that I really love up here on Table Mountain, but I think I'm a little early. You can see there's still plenty of snow here beside me. Well, we'll see. Keeping my eyes open for some elk too. You often see them out there in the meadows. Here you can see some of the snow is turned into mud puddles. Really slippery on the bottom of those. I got to stay out of that. I'll go down for sure. Here we go. Pull in here and check out this spot. This would be a lot nicer. Look at all that grass. Yeah, there's Mount Rainier straight ahead. I like this place. Well, here's the thing. That first spot that I stopped at way down below there, it was around 75 degrees, which is really hot. In Washington State, that's really hot and kind of uncomfortable. But now up here in this spot, it's about 6,200 feet. I don't know the temperature, but it's probably around 55 degrees. As you can see, there's snow around and everything, and I think it'll be too cold for me to spend the night up here. But it's a nice spot to spend the day. So I'm going to hang out up here. I'm going to have my lunch, and when it cools down more in the afternoon, I'll probably head back down to that other campsite. It's also a little windy up here, and that'll make it a bit more chilly than I like. But for now, I'm just going to kick back and enjoy the beautiful scenery. Have my lunch. Well, I just looked at my thermometer. It's 55 degrees and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon, and there's a wind up here, and what with the snow around and everything, it actually feels cooler than that, and my fingers are actually cold. And so I'm actually dressed about correctly right now for the temperature, but come tonight it'll be way too cold and just way too uncomfortable. So reluctantly, as beautiful it is up here, and as much as I love this spot, I'm going to go ahead and head back down lower in the valley, because I'm at 6,200 feet here, and to that other spot where I first looked at. And it's a very pretty spot too, and it's probably around 75 degrees there, and it should be a lot warmer tonight. Also, in its location, there's no wind. So I'm going to go ahead and head back down. It'll be a nice ride if nothing else. Well, it's definitely a lot warmer here. There's a little bit of a breeze, so that makes it good. But check out this view. Oh, there goes a raven. This is a beautiful spot. I've always wanted to camp here, but I never have. So I guess today's the day. Tonight's the night. I think I'll set up my chair and just hang out for a while. So I'll wait till it gets closer to evening to decide where I'm going to set up my tent. I guess the sun will come up over here, and I'll want maybe my tent right in here where it gets the sun the soonest. Well, this is pretty nice. I'm kicked back now in my chair, looking due west at Mount Stewart and that range. Very spectacular. All I gotta do is turn my head slightly to the right, and there's Amy's Point. And then all I gotta do is turn my head slightly to the left. There's my motorcycle. This is going to be a great campsite. Well, I got my wiener roasting stick made and processed up some firewood there. It's probably, you know, a good hour's worth of firewood anyways. And then with this big substantial pile, I'll probably just, you know, lay those across the top of the fire, and when they burn in half, just fold them in. That should be plenty of firewood. I'm sure it will. Well, the winds have pretty much died down. There's a little breeze here and there, but bugs are coming out now. I'm gonna go ahead and start the fire and roast up my hot dogs. Get dinner started. You know, the thing with campfire roasted hot dogs is they're so good because of the flame broiling part that you really don't need to add anything else. I have some ketchup and some cheese. I meant to bring some chopped onions and some chopped up peppers, but I forgot that. Oh, nice fresh buns. I just picked these up last night. Okay, big old hunk of cheese. Some McDonald's ketchup. There we go. Perfect campfire hot dog. That one's even better than the first one. These few sticks here will last me another maybe 2 hours. If it gets very cold, I'll start throwing on some of those bigger ones. Well, I just got a text from my wife. She says that tonight when the sun sets, I'll need to look and see there should be a crescent moon chasing it down. That should be pretty cool. Well, I keep putting it off. I need to set up my tent. Part of me the reason I keep putting it off is part of me is thinking about just setting up the sleeping cot and just sleep out under the stars. That way I don't have to set up the tent, and more important, I don't have to take it down in the morning. I have to be at work tomorrow about 2 in the afternoon, so there's a few bugs around. That's the only reason I can think of to set up the tent. Well, while I was sitting here trying to figure out what to do, I got attacked by a couple mosquitoes. And so I'm going to go ahead and set up the tent. I'm going to put it right here in front of the fire, and then I'll park the motorcycle. I put it here for now. I'm going to bring it and park it right in front of it. Well, there we go. And I'm in time to kick back down and watch the sunset. The mosquitoes are definitely coming out. I'm glad I set that up. I'm not going to use the rain fly. I just want to keep the bugs off me. Now, as many of you know, I use a intruder alarm when I camp. It's pretty simple to set up. I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to set it right here in my case on the motorcycle. Close the lid. This is the sensor right here, or that's a sensor in there. This is the receiver. I'll turn it on. There you see. Because it's a radar alarm, it goes right through the side of that hard case there. I don't actually have to have it out. And you see, clear out here, anything that comes through here is going to just set this up. Even so any intruder that shows up tonight and is anywhere at all out here in this area, walking through here, approaching my tent, we'll just set it off. There. Takes like, what, 10 seconds to set it up, and I'm secure. Oh, look at that. The sun is going down. I'm looking for that crescent moon. It's supposed to be over there somewhere. Might be off to the side here somewhere, but might be up higher than I'm looking to. Now this is not going to turn out on the GoPro. I'll probably have to put my cell phone, but the crescent moon is right there. Just the thinnest little sliver. Wow, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad someone left that firewood for me. It's actually like 56 degrees out here next to the fire. It's probably colder than that farther away, but I'm just in this kind of turtleneck t-shirt, and I'm comfortable. I can feel a little chill, but not bad. But it's all that firewood that someone left here that is really keeping the chill off. What a spectacular evening, just sitting here watching the sunset and the crescent moon. There's been some owls back behind me and some over off to the side over here hooting for the past hour or so. All the other birds have gone to bed, I guess. Well, the crescent moon finally set. I watched it drop in the horizon over there, or I guess the horizon coming up, and swallowed it till finally it was just one little horn sticking up, and now even that is gone. There's just some remnant glow in the western sky from the sun. The stars are out. It's a beautiful evening. And it's about 10:30. I'm not going to be able to stay up much longer. I'm going to try to stay up as late as I can. As always, that's my goal, to not let one of these experiences end. Hang on to it for as long as possible. Well, I guess that's it. It's about 11 o'clock at night. That's how late I can stay up. I'm going to go ahead and going to bed. I'll probably put that liner from my motorcycle jacket on. It feels a little chilly out here, but I don't think it's going to get down into the 30s or anything. So I should be okay. I have those hand warmers. Anyhow, appreciate your hanging out with me. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Wow, got a bunch of vociferous neighbors this morning. It's pretty cool to be awakened by that chorus. I've got pine sitkins and juncos and warblers and just nuthatches, everything. Pretty cool. Nice and mild out here too. I think I'm going to go ahead and pack up camp before I eat anything for breakfast. So for me, the first thing I do is I get the sleeping cot out of the tent. Then I stack everything from inside the tent on the sleeping cot. Then I'm going to take and pull the pegs on that tent and leave the pulls on, pick it up and shake all the dirt out of the inside. Then I start putting stuff away. Well, I guess that's it. I've got everything picked up and packed away. It's time to go. Notice I didn't say I'm ready to go because I'm not. I'd rather just stay here, but it's time to face stupid reality again. Gotta head home, be at work this afternoon by 2. Anyhow, I want to thank you for hanging out with me again. You know, it's not safe to camp alone, so I always appreciate it when you're there. I hope you join me again on my next camping trip. Till then, you've been easy camping with Easy Camper. Thanks for watching.